October 9th. Reading from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, beginning at verse 25, just briefly. There was a scholar of the law, who stood up to test Jesus and said, "Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus said to him, "What is written in the law? How do you read it? You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your being, with all your strength, and all your mind. Your neighbor as yourself." He replied to him, "You have answered correctly. Do this, and you will live." But because he wished to justify himself, he said to Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" Jesus replied, "A man fell victim to robbers. He went from Jerusalem to Jericho, stripped and beat him, and went off, leaving him half dead. Priest happened to be going down the road, and when he saw him, he passed by the opposite side. Likewise, a Levite came to the place, and when he saw him, he passed by on the opposite side. But a Samaritan traveler who came upon him was moved with compassion at the sight. He approached the victim, poured oil and wine over his wounds, and bandaged him, lifted him up on his own animal, took him to an inn, and cared for him. The next day he took out 2 silver coins, gave them to the innkeeper with the instruction, 'Take care of him. You spend more than what I have given you. I shall repay you on my way back.' Which of these 3, in your opinion, was neighbor to the victim? The one who treated him with mercy. Go and do likewise." Perhaps the one of the most popular and well-known parable, the Good Samaritan. Hospitals, clinics, social agency is named Good Samaritan. In fact, we had a health clinic in my former church, and it's called Good Samaritan. It's going out to helping others. But interesting, though, it's in the answer, the question that our friend asked Jesus, "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus never really answered who his neighbor. Really, his response was how to be neighborly and how to treat others. So he didn't really say he didn't get specific who's your neighbor. It means anyone who in need is our neighbor. And this guy went all out. And he was Samaritan, which is the outcast, you understand. And so, how do I help others? What can I do? And so we're called to do this. It's not just a good story that makes a great tale, something interesting to listen to, but this means to put it to practice. And we are responsible for those who are in need to the best of our means. May God give us a generous heart. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends today. It's on the second Monday, all right? But it's not good as our Thanksgiving. They all submitted that it's not as, sometimes because on the Monday they actually have the dinner on the weekend. So they don't really, we treasure ours is smart on Thursday. You have the Friday off usually, except that you work businesses. Some stay open like Fisher Tech, but other places give their employees off a 4-day weekend. But anyway, this is their happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends. God bless you.